What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised.
Hello, you. It's been quite a long while since we last heard that phrase coming from Joe, but the wait is finally over since Season 3 is coming way sooner than you expected. After nearly 2 years of waiting, we'll finally be able to see what is next for Joe. So if you want to learn more about the third season, keep watching because here is You, Season 3, about to change everything. Let's get started.
What if you were that person? What if you're all that you need?
Season 2 recap. Given the shocking end of the first season of You, it was only expected that Joe would end up moving and changing his name. So in the second season, we get introduced to Joe as Will, and we see him trying to snap out of his old habits and try to live a normal life and fit into the community. He gets a job at a vegan book cafe. He makes friends with his neighbor and her sister and seems to move on from his past actions and habits. Well, up until he meets Love Quinn. When he meets Love, Joe finds himself falling into old habits of obsession and violence. However, things turn to the worst when he is greeted by his ex, Candace, which we later learn that he almost killed back in the day. Though his relationship with Love, he tried hard not to fall back into his old life, but sadly he ended up right there after the few murders. However, in the end, Joe kind of turns out to be the good guy when he learns that his loved one, Love, is also responsible for the murder of their au pair and later on blamed it on her brother 40. Later on, we find out that she was the one who killed Delilah in Joe's cage, to which Joe had no idea, nor did he ever plan to kill his friend Delilah. By the end, Joe admits to what he has done and locks himself in the glass cage, but Love takes matters into her own hands and ends up running after Candace and kills her instead of Joe. With all of this, we learn that Love is just as messed up as Joe and that the two are the perfect match. A few months later, we see a pregnant Love, Joe and her mother moving into a new house in the suburbs. Joe feels trapped in a relationship and a child with Love, but is willing to change for the sake of the child. But when he notices the blonde neighbor, he slowly starts going back to his old habits, even with the child on its way.
Be honest.
Definitely do not be honest.
Thought you seemed nice.
Release date. The third installment of the show was renewed back in January 2020 when they announced that a third season will be available eventually. Well, a long time has passed since then, but we know that due to all the restrictions all over the world, the season will need more time to be filmed. In February 2020, they revealed that the show had started production. After more than a year later, the show has finally announced a release date featuring a trailer for the new season. On August 30th, they released the trailer revealing the third season will premiere on Netflix on 15th of October, and just like the previous 2 seasons, all 10 episodes will hit the streaming platform on the same day, which is perfect for everyone who can't wait to binge watch the entire season in one day. Given that we are halfway into September, you'd only have to wait one more month to see the new season. As far as the trailer goes, we definitely saw and discovered a bunch of new stuff about the upcoming season. In the trailer, we see Joe baking a cake for his newborn son. Throughout the trailer, we see him decorating the cake and wiping the knives at the same time, talking about Love and their son, saying that he is willing to change for their son. By the end of the trailer, we also get to see the name of their son, Henry, as he cuts the cake directly at the written name, revealing on the inside the release date of the new season. Now, this trailer definitely raises a lot of questions about the upcoming season. Also, Netflix has released a few pictures taken on the set of You, which gives us a glimpse of how their life in the suburbs is going. But will Joe end up finding another woman to stalk, or will his life forever change?
Hello. Do you work here?
Guilty. Can I help you find something?
Paula Fox?
The cast. It wouldn't be a new season of You without the stalker and book lover Joe Goldberg, portrayed by Penn Badgley. Alongside Penn, we will also see Victoria Pedretti reclaiming her role as the one and only Love Quinn. At the end of Season 2, we saw Joe and Love settle down in the suburbs, and in the season finale, we actually saw that Love is pregnant. So we would definitely expect both of them to continue their story in the new season. Love's mother, Dottie, will also make a comeback, and this time the actress who plays Dottie, Saffron Burrows, is going to be upgraded into series regular. And the last person we expect to make an appearance in the third season is Jenna Ortega in the role of Ellie. However, given how her character escaped, we still don't know why she would come back into Joe's life. Season 3 also welcomes a bunch of new faces and characters. From the ones we know, Scott Michael Foster will be joining the role of Ryan, a single dad and local TV reporter who has overcome a history of addiction. According to Deadline, Ryan is full of secrets and is very controlling, and we believe he might be Joe's neighbor at their new house. Another character will be the new addition to the show is Sherry, played by Shalita Grant, who is a mom-influencer and is part of Love's social circle. Travis Van Winkle will play Carrie, Joe's wealthy new friend, who will have yet to see how the two will become friends. And among some of the other new cast members, we have Scott Speedman in the role of Matthew, a successful CEO and husband, and we also have Teddy Gabrielle in the role of Marion and Dylan Arnold in the role of Theo. Oh, and let's not forget Michaela McManus, the beautiful blonde neighbor that became the subject of Joe's growing fascination.
I'm trying to survive. He wanted to hurt me.
Well, you hurt him.
Season 3 plot. So what will happen in Season 3? Well, given how the Season 2 ended with Joe and Love moving together and expecting a child, to Joe seeing a new female interest to obsess over, things are looking like we might see some more murder in the next season. We learned so far that Joe and Love are pretty much the same people, so how will their relationship go? As Joe takes an interest in the neighbor, it might push Love to her limits and force her to do the same thing she did to Candace. However, this time around the two are actually married and with a child, so they might even keep things calm because of the baby. Badgley even teased that he doesn't believe that Joe and Love are soulmates. He thinks that Joe is afraid of her and what she might do, so in the new season we might see the two go on against each other and be each other's arch nemesis. We will definitely see Joe stalking a new woman, probably his new neighbor, that immediately caught his eye, but we don't know how Love will react to all of this, given that she is just as messed up as he is. She might be the one to put the next victim in the glass cage instead of Joe. From the few pictures from the set, we see that Love will own a bakery in the city. Many people have even suggested the child might not even be his. However, Love has managed to make him believe in this in order to secure her future with him instead of leaving her for all the things she has done. Even though Joe agrees to move in with her, it doesn't mean that the new season will not change things around for the couple. Given Joe's history, we are almost 100% sure Joe will find another woman to obsess over.
I could tell. Everybody wants to get away from me.
On a related note, we wanted to know, what do you guys think will happen in the upcoming season of You? Let us know in the comment section below. If you'd like to see more amazing videos to this one, make sure to like the video and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.
Books and your sunshine. So close, but worlds away.